All right, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to hop on here real quick and got off a call with a client that was saying, it just doesn't have time for outreach. And this made me realize that a lot of agency owners, right? If you're running an agency right now and you're not prioritizing outreach, whether it be outbound or whether it be inbound, whatever it is, generating leads, if that's not a priority, I promise you, from running an agency, going to 500,000, doing what we did to scale appointments in a very saturated niche, I can promise you that if outreach and setting more appointments is not a priority in your business, you are going to be in for a ride. Okay, there's going to be, and you're going to notice this. If right now you are every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, you're just stressing about appointments, and that affects your mental state, that affects your sales calls. They get sense out on sales calls, that it leads to lower closing rates and lower clients, and therefore less revenue, less profit. The reason all of this is happening, right? These problems are happening, and it's affecting, even if you think you're going to be able to grow the agency, if you're just going to stay stagnant. The reason that's happening is that your focus as a business owner is not on setting appointments and getting more sales. There's a really good book on this called Ready, Fire, Aim. And the whole concept of ready, fire, aim is that you don't try to aim before you shoot. You shoot, you find out, you take action, then based off of that action, you pivot. If you have to, you aim, right? But you shoot before you aim. That's the same concept with sales in the agency, is that if your priority is not on setting appointments, getting more sales, that will always be the thing that bites you in the ass. When you look back at your P&Ls, when you look back on QuickBooks and you're looking at the monthly statement and you get to the very bottom of the profit, right? And it's not what you expected. Ask yourself, was all 30 days, was all 28 days, was all 31 days of this month prioritized on outbound, prioritized on setting more appointments? If it's not, and you're saying you don't have enough time for outreach, well, my question, and something I want you guys to do, is what is taking up your time? If your time is not prioritized on setting appointments, closing appointments, what is taking up your time? Because that is what's holding you back. That's what's keeping you where you're at right now with your agency. Right? If you don't know how to learn, if you don't know how to build an outbound team, hire somebody to build an outbound team for you, so that you're not the own bottleneck. Just because you don't know how to run an outbound team, are you going to say, okay, because of that, I'm going to throw down the towel and not build an outbound team so I can set more appointments, so I can close more deals, so that we can actually grow month after month and have predictability in the way that we're growing? Or are you just confused on where you're at and how you're going to grow, and you're just very unclear on how you're going to get to where you want to go? Right? It's either you do the work, you do the outbound sales, you build a team, and you yourself develop yourself to build a team like that, or you hire somebody to shortcut that for you. Train your own team that knows outbound marketing, that knows outbound sales, and is able to shortcut the time, save you money to be able to do that. Right? That's what we do at our company. We source for the best appointment setters that are not going to break your bank. Right? We know how to build an outbound team. We're doing it for a lot of agencies right now, and we're just learning the ins and outs, right? What to look out for, how to manage them, how to train them, how to ramp them up. And we're providing an asset, right? So that if you don't have the time to do outreach, have somebody else do it for you, right? It's not good enough to say that I don't have time for outreach, I'm not going to do it, right? If that's the case, then like I said, your problem will always be you come in Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and your calendar is empty. That's going to be your problem. And your problem at the end is going to be, you're not able to provide for your family. You're not able to do the things you want to do. And so by getting somebody to do it, if you don't have time, get somebody to do it for you. That 24/7, their only focus, and they're incentivized the way that we structure for our clients and for the appointment setters, that they're incentivized for growth. They're incentivized that if they put in more work, they get the outcome that you want, which is book more appointments, so that your calendar is not empty, and you can wake up and have predictability in how you're going to scale your business. That's what's going to make it profitable. So the topic is, I don't have time for outreach. If you don't have time for outreach, make time for outreach. Delete half the shit on your calendar so that you have time for outreach. Second thing is scale it, right? Get somebody else to do it as well. Right? As business owners, we're not supposed to always be doing outreach. I'm not saying you have to be the one that does the outreach or does the sales calls, but be a part of the process. Make sure it's happening. Make sure you are building a team. Make sure that you are doing outbound prospecting, right? So that you can have what you want to have in your life. All right. So that's it. And happy Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Peace.